This is a tutorial to explain the formation of Chinese characters. Okay, 汉字的组成，汉字 Chinese characters, 组成 formation. So this tutorial is about the formation of Chinese characters. The knowledge of this is very useful for you guys to memorize how to write a Chinese character. Basically, there are 6 major ways of forming Chinese characters. Okay, I have a list of 6 ways. The first one is phonogram, 形声, 形声, 形 means meaning or shape, 声 means sound. But if you're not really sure what does that mean, it's okay. We're gonna explain each one in the following slides. The second one is pictographic characters, 会意, 会意. Third one is synonymous words. We call it 转注, 转注. Fourth, phonetic long characters, 假借, 假借. It's like borrowing. 借 means borrow. Next one, I don't have the English version. 指示, 指示, but you will get to know it later on. Next one, hieroglyph, 象形字, 象形字, mimic the shape. Alright, now as you can tell, I highlighted 3 ones in yellow. So those are the most important ones, the most useful ones, because those characters are much easier to memorize if they fall in these 3 groups. Okay. And I will have specific slides on each individual one and explain what happens and which character falls into this group. Alright, the first one, phonogram, 形声字, 形声字. So for 形声字, 形 means meaning, 声 means sound. So part of the character, the radical, may not be radical, part of the character indicate the meaning of the whole character. Okay? And part of the character indicate the sound or the pronunciation of the whole character. Alright, so I have 2 examples here. The first one, 才. Okay? So the whole character, the 才, this character is pronounced as 才. Okay? Because it's really hard to type, I have /2, which means it's second tone. It goes up, 才. The meaning of this character is wood material, ready for use. Okay? As you can tell, you can split this character into 2 parts, so the left parts and the right hand part. The left part is a character 木, which means wood, so the left part indicates the meaning of the character. The right part is a character pronounced as 才, so that indicates the pronunciation of the whole character. Right. Now we move on to the second example. So the whole character here, the example character here, is pronounced as gu. Okay, gu. It's 4th tone. As again, it's really hard to type the tones, so I put it as /4 here. It's 4th tone. It's pronounced as gu. The meaning of this character is stable, solidify. Okay, and then we can deconstruct the character into the outer part and the inner part. The outer part, so this radical, usually indicate restricted. Okay, so you can think of this part as indicate the meaning, which is restricted, cannot be changed, stable. Okay, and the inner part of this character by itself is a character pronounced as gu. Sorry, it's my fault. Gu, it should be 3rd tone. So as you can tell, they share the pronunciation, although they are in different tones. So this one should be 3rd tone. Although they are in different tones, they still have the way of spelling gu. So this kind of character is easier to memorize. And then the second type of formation is pictographic characters, 会意, 会意. Again, I have 2 examples. The first one, okay, 尖, 尖. So this character means point, point, like the pinpoint. Alright, and the formation of the character mimic the picture that in your mind at what point. Okay. So we can divide up this character into the upper part and the lower part. The upper part, 小, it means small, right? And the lower part is 大, which means large. So you can think of the shape. Okay? It is really big at the bottom and goes up, okay, like a pyramid. Then it goes to the meaning of 尖, which is a point. Okay? And the second example, 休, remember the word 休息, it means rest. Okay? And then we can divide this character into left part and right part. The left part is the character 人. Remember we call this 单人旁. Okay? 人, it means human. Okay? So when it's an individual character, we write it like this, but when we put it into another character as a radical, the shape change a little bit. And the right hand part, 木. Okay, so you can think of the picture of a human leaning against a tree. The basic meaning of is tree, right? A human leaning against a tree. He's taking a rest. Take a rest. Right? So it comes to the meaning of 休, which means rest. All right. The third type is 指示字. 指示字. 指示字, usually they use very abstract sign to indicate meaning. Okay? So you can think of this as a picture, but it's very abstract. Like these two examples. 上 means up or goes up. 下 means down. So you can think of the horizontal line like shared by the character as a horizon, okay? The horizontal line as a horizon, and for up, 上, it points to up, right? For 下, down, it points down, okay? So it's kind of mimic abstract shape. All right, and the next one, the example here, 凶, which means bad luck or ominous, bad luck, ominous. So the frame right here indicates a deep crater or a deep hole, and the cross in that indicates the general situation when someone falling into a deep crater. So it mimics the situation like someone falling into a deep hole or deep crater. So that's bad luck and ominous. Alright, and the final one is hieroglyph. And definitely these characters are derived from pictures, right? At the very beginning, Chinese people use pictures to mimic the shape of something, and then they simplify that, become the character now. Alright, so as you can tell, there are 4 lines, A, B, C, D. So the first line are human or human body parts. The second line are animals. The third line are, how to say, like signs for natural, like weather, anything, things in the natural world. Alright, and D, those are tools that mostly are used by Asian people. Alright, now we go back to the first line. See if there are any character that you can recognize. The first one, okay, 人, it's like a human being standing right here, right? Becomes 人. Second one, 女, it's a woman, because in ancient time, women used to have very lower social status, so you can see people kneeling down. Okay, 女. And the next one, 子, 子 means child or kid. I would think child has bigger, like big head or something like that. The next one, 口, mouth. It's a shape of mouth. Alright, B, nose. I will skip this one because it's too complicated. Alright, and next one, mu, mu. It's like eye. So the basic meaning of mu is eye, right? So you can see the shape change a little bit and become this, become a square shape. The next one is shou, shou. Excuse me. I'm not really sure how did this shape come from. It really needs a little bit imagination. And next one, zu, zu, foot or feet. I don't. Okay, my imagination is not that strong to relate this to. All right, the second line. So those are the animals. You know, you recognize picture may not mean like you recognize the character at the same time. They change too much. I'm gonna just read it, everyone. First one, ma, horse. Second one, hu, tiger. This one, quan, dog. And this one, xiang, elephant. This one, lu, deer. Okay, this one is much easier to recognize. That's why I circle it. Yang, sheep or goat. And this one, okay, I don't even see any relationship between these two. And we skip this one and this one. Gui, gui, turtle. Alright, now we came to the third line from left to right. 日, okay, so the sun. So these lines are all about natural phenomenon. The second one of the third line, 月, moon, the moon, as you can tell from the picture, right? It changed a lot. And the third one, 雨, which means rain. And the fourth one, 电, 电. Okay. Nowadays, we delete the top, becomes the character on the right hand side. But in the traditional version of Chinese, we still have the top with it. It means electric, how to say that, shock. Alright, the fifth one, 山, man. This one is easier to see. And next one, 水, water, 水, water. So the picture describes the flow of the water. And next one, 禾, 禾. It's wheat, the wheat plant. Alright, next one, 木. Saw this very frequently. The 木 means wood or tree. So you can see this is a shape tree. Alright, now we came to the bottom line. So as I said, the bottom line are all tools that are used by Asian people. So we don't use that anymore. Alright, maybe this one as well. Hu, it means like container for water or for alcohol. It has specific shape like this. It's very traditional Chinese stuff. Alright, and the third one, I will skip all of the others because they are all tools used by Asian people. I don't know how they use that. I don't even know the tools, so you don't have to recognize these characters. And the third one, the one that are circled, is gong. Gong, as you can tell, it means bow, right? So it's pretty clear on the picture. And that's all the formation of the characters. Maybe we need to go back to the very beginning so you can have an idea. So those are the 6 categories, 6 ways of forming Chinese characters. Alright, so the top one, 形声, phonogram. Remember, part of the character indicate the pronunciation of the character, and part of it indicate the meaning. It's easier to memorize if the character is falling into this group. And second one, pictographic characters, 会意. So the character indicating the meaning, the whole character picturizing the meaning. Okay. Remember, like this one, like points, like pyramid point, or xiu, like the people against the tree, like having a rest, 会意. And the third one, synonymous words, 转注, So I didn't highlight this one, so this really complicated one. It's really hard to explain, and normally we don't use that when we learn characters because character change so much. Alright, and the next one, phonetic long characters, 假借. As well, I didn't highlight it. It's really complicated. The way of memorizing that is even more complicated. Next one, 只是. Okay, it describing abstract meaning. Remember, goes up, 上, 下 goes down, and this one, omnibus, means like the situation falling into a big deep hole. Alright, and the last one, hieroglyph. So that's one that I just mentioned. It just describe the character just describing the shape of these pictures, right? And with times flying, character change a lot. Not every character can see that way. Alright, that's a tutorial for forming Chinese characters. I hope that will help you guys memorizing the characters.